Okay, babe. All right. Mm. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What y'all doing? How y'all doing? Huh? Hey. All right, there y'all go. I can see y'all now. What's up? What's up? What's up? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, let's get into some shit, shall we? Okay. All right. Shit, can't rub it on my hand. My bad, y'all. A little slower start up. A little deficiency, but that's all right. Next week I won't have this on anymore, so be all good. Okay, let's get it. All right, 3, 2. Okay, so I'm getting different sets of people. You know how when Moses would take the children of Israel to, the mountain or whatever, right? And, there would be thunder, right? And lightning. And the people were afraid of it, right? But what it really was God speaking, right? And Moses understood, but the people didn't, okay? Moses was the medium, right? Between uh, the heavens and the earth, right? Between the people and the Most High. Okay, so something about there's this storm rolling in, okay, even here, okay, and it's bringing some things with it. All right, that's not to fearmonger anybody, right? Fear not, okay, but we've been talking about these things for a while, right? We've been talking about these things for a while, so they're here. Okay, they're here. This is not a time to just lay down either, okay? And I mean by, well, in any aspect, right? But especially the things that you are seeing, because there's a lot of fear mongering going on in the media, especially, right? With the, presidencies and all of that. And the changes that are being made or being reinstated. The power belongs to the people. Okay? The reason that it's a world stage is because they put on shows, right? To try to make people think certain things, which would also cause them to feel certain things, right? Because if they think a certain way, then they're going to feel a certain way as well, right? And that empowers them. Yeah, that empowers them. Okay? For you to think that you have no power and no control, and that you need a governing body to govern you, and you do not. And you do not. Okay? So pay attention. Keep your eyes open. Okay? And do not be shook, rattled, or rolled, okay, by any of this buffoonery, okay, that we're seeing. All right? But something is definitely coming, and even here, like I said, okay? And there's a lot to do with a lot of black and brown bodies going missing, okay? Being sacrificed, okay? Telling the public one thing, right? When really they're secretly doing another thing, okay? These people are in danger. They are not safe. Okay? Be deportees, right? These people that are being deported, but not limited to. Okay? Understand that. Not limited to. All right? They're panicking. Okay? They're trying any and everything. And I'm seeing bodies being dropped, like in huge bodies of water, okay? Like the sea, the ocean. So there's something going on. Something going on that governments do not want people to know about, and some people are afraid to speak on. But y'all know I'm not. Yeah, y'all know I'm not. So we're gonna speak on it. All right. Scorpio in the reverse. Yes, they don't want things to change. They don't want things to change. So they're using words, energies, okay, situations that are all negative. Okay, it's basically trying to bring order out of chaos. That's what it is. Mercury, communication. We got Aquarius and Saturn. Restrict. Discipline, responsibility, structure. I just saw the word restrict. It's not under here, but I just saw it. Okay, so that applies. Like I just said, confirmation, restriction. Okay, I feel like it's been a tug of war, right, up until now. I feel like something is giving way more to the side of light. Okay, in the past, it's been giving way more to the side of dark, right? But of course, time has to pass. Of course, seasons have to come and go, right? Things are not going to ever change overnight. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So don't ever expect an overnight change to things, right? It took generations and eons to do what these people have been doing, right? So it's going to take some time to undo it, you know? Okay. But that is what we are doing. So don't get distracted. Don't get thrown off. All right. Things are still it's still a go. It's still a go. Whatever that means for you, okay, it's still a go. All right. Absolutely. Got funny. All right. I saw the word compassion. Okay. I feel like you show a lot of compassion through your humor. Okay. You do a lot of healing through your humor. Okay, hilarious. I can't make it up, baby. I feel like your humor heals people. I mean, humor, laughter, that's the best medicine, right? That is the saying, right? And it is. It is, right? You could just think of a whole bunch of people. Just think of a whole bunch of people in conflict, right? And a funny distraction comes out of nowhere, right? To take their mind off of whatever the issue is, right? Whatever the friction is, right? And there's a funny person in the crowd. All of a sudden, everybody's laughing, you know? And then they start telling stories about, you know, times that they've experienced. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what you are. You are an interruption to the chaos. You're an interruption to the chaos. Okay? You make what is dark and gloomy bearable. Okay? You point out the silver lining. Right? You point out the fact that there are two sides to everything, right? For example, like the number 666, right? Everybody sees that number, hears it, and it's straight fear or, demonic, right? When that's not the only side to the number, right? Everything's multifaceted, right? Either it has two sides or it has multiple sides. Okay? Cheeky. Bemused and festive. A celebration could be significant. Smug. Somebody's a negative Nancy. They're mad. They want everybody to be mad and uncomfortable. Shit. They want everybody to be mad and uncomfortable like them, but everybody's having a good time, Even like I said, even amidst the storms that we've been going through, right? That people go through, they're still able to laugh, to be happy, to experience joy. And this person's pissed off because of it. They don't want people to be happy and experience joy when they feel like they should be crying or in distress or in fear or in worry or angst. Right? Somebody's realizing that they never had any damn control to begin with. They try to control the masses, control the shifts that are going on. That's the universe's job. And if you think you're going to interrupt and step in the place of the universe, what God created, like a clock, how to run the way that it does, you're sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. Okay? Let's use this 1 second. I missed y'all. I don't even know how many days I was gone. Probably one. I don't know. I've been enjoying myself. So I don't know what day it was. I just looked up today and it was Monday. I was like, oh, easy. Time flies when you are enjoying that time, does it not? Some of you guys can spend time with loved ones, okay, or someone that you love. Whether that is energetic, time, you guys are at a distance or something like that, or two different places, or that is you two in the same place, under the same roof. Somebody's very satisfied with you. Could be still in shock every day when they wake up. It's like, dang, like, do I really have this amazing person? Yes, you do. It's like that for the both of you. Yes, you do. Yes, it's real. Okay, and also understand that there are going to be people constantly along the way that are going to be throwing energy towards the two of you, right? To get you to second guess, to get you to fearmonger, to get you to compare a past situation to the present situation. Do not allow that. Okay? Do not look for a problem where there is no problem. Okay? Do not create one. Do not allow anyone, okay, to take over your thought process, to take over your faculties, mental or otherwise. Okay? Somebody could be trying to confuse your intuition. You got abundance, but here you sit in this abundant energy. You look pretty unbothered to me. You could be thinking about the future. It looks like she's holding up. It looks like she's doing one of them, right? Looking toward the future. Somebody got ideas, okay, or somebody can see it. It's so close or it's here, right? For some of you. Okay? Slowly but steadily, right? Innocence, the guinea pig. Yeah, something is innocent, something is abundant. So some of you guys are in the beginning stages of this relationship, and it is going well. We got authority and anger. Somebody is pissed off because of your authority. They feel some type of way because of your authority. Babe, focus, and your focus. Okay? Ooh, somebody wicked. So make sure to check your cars before you get in your car, okay? Just check your car. Somebody's, it's gonna backfire on somebody. Somebody is planning to put like a bee's nest or a wasp's nest in somebody's car or something like that, or underneath their car where they, go out in the morning and, open their door and get in their car. Like somebody is, I'm telling you, it's in either a vehicle, because she's driving right there, right? Steering. It's either a vehicle or inside of a vehicle or outside of one. Look, the shark, I'm telling you. So be careful, all right? It's like it's gonna backfire on this person, okay? So shit, they might not even get to do it. They could, they could trip and fall and drop the nest, and all of a sudden, bees all up in there. You know what I'm saying? Wasps tearing their ass up. Yeah, because you got ancestors as numerous as the stars watching over you. Look at the stars above you, watching over you. The moon, shining light on things, even in the dark, okay, that you may not see or may not have seen. You always have, if somebody tries to block one way of you seeing something, you have multiple ways of seeing something. You have multiple ways of acknowledging messages from the other side, right? Understanding them, okay? Even in the presence of somebody interrupting your intuition, right? You have other modes of communication with spirit that nobody knows about, right? Okay? Can't do what they're trying to do to you. They just can't. They just can't. you and God, like, you and spirit team is, they just can't. Innocence, the guinea pig, came out again. Independence, the cat. Okay, some of you guys can have a cat. All right, somebody be a cat lady. Protection, yeah. Oh, okay, so cat. Is that Bastet? I'm seeing Bastet. Okay, so some of you guys have some type of, maybe have a connection to Bastet. Okay, if I'm saying that right. A scarab beetle can be significant, so somebody could have Egyptian bloodline. Okay, or Egyptian lineage. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Survival, the rat. We'll keep that. Let's get one more just to balance it out. Just to balance it out. Wisdom, the owl. So somebody is working on, or somebody's going to come up with some type of high-tech development, high-tech invention. Okay, or this is happening now. I mean, it could be in the near future where it is publicized or released, or okay, somebody is just getting the ideas for this. I feel like it could be already in motion somewhere. Okay, this has something to do with mind control, right? But it's not that simple. Motor sensory. Okay, something just like I said, right, a minute ago. There's a negative side and a positive side to everything, right? Now, this, on the positive note, this could be on the positive side, this could be a cure to Alzheimer's. Okay, dementia. Things of that nature. Okay. Something with retraining the mind. But it can also act in a negative way, okay? It can also be considered, if used improperly, it can also be a shortcut to doing the actual work. I see that clearly, okay? Right? But it depends on how people use this. Whatever this is, this development or whatever this is, it's going to be made known, all right? Now, while I'm naming positive and negative sides, right, to it, does not mean that this coming out is going to be anything positive at all, right? Even though it has positive uses, okay? Now, it might be presented as something positive, right? But it's not, okay? You know how they present things to the public, okay? You know what I'm saying? Showing its fair uses and the things that might be good, right, to contribute it to, right? They'll show you that, but they have nefarious plans for whatever this is. Okay? It could also have something to do with VR, virtual reality, gaming systems. Okay? Focus, the swordfish. Okay, so I'm also seeing there's something going on with this virtual reality thing, right? Okay, now the way I'm being shown it, it's like people getting trapped inside of this, right? It's like being addicted to a game so much that you can never stop playing it, right? That it moves your emotions, negative and positively. You know, you take your controller and you throw it at the damn TV because, you know, you lost the game, right? Like that. I don't know. It feels like some type of trap, especially for the youth. Especially for the youth, okay? Because they're like sponges. They're looking for the next new thing, the next best thing, right? The next popular thing. So they jump right on it. If you have younger kids, okay, be careful of their consumption of things, especially through the airwaves, right? Source, you know, mental, emotional, right, as well. Yeah, because there's some type of big plan that's being like taken out, or tried to, or it's going to be tried to be what's the word I'm looking for here? Implemented. It's like they're trying to distract us, the healers, right, so that they can implement this, right? Because things didn't go as planned before, right? Okay, I feel like they had a lot more leniency, or they felt like they had a lot more leniency before, right? Or like things weren't that serious when it comes to the pushback, okay, against them. But now the pushback is greater, okay? They cannot stop us from pushing them, right? They're trying to push against us and their feet are sliding on the ground right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we're pushing constantly and we're not giving way. We're not giving way. Okay, so this is like a rushed sacrifice type of thing. Look. Okay, you guys might see a lot of duplicate pages of people popping up. Okay, people using AI to duplicate people's, you know, catalogs, products, whatever it is. They'll change a few words. They'll use the AI to change, you know, a few facial features, or to just totally fabricate it. It's like I tell my subscribers, if you don't see me here on this channel, okay, and the distinctive any other page that I have that I've given you, it ain't me. It ain't me. If you see some shit on a channel that has my face on it that is contrary to the way that I operate over here, it ain't me. You get what I'm saying? If it's contradictory to the way that I perform, that I show up to you guys, right? Okay, it's not me. All right? Tell your people the same thing. Because if it ain't start happening to you, it will. It will. It comes around. Somebody could enjoy fishing. Okay. You gotta be a very patient, very emotionally balanced person to enjoy that. It's very you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. We got Soulmate. Okay. So number 75 can be significant. 57. We got karmic femme. Conflict ritual. There's a karmic femme having a conflict with some type of rituals that they've done or that they've been doing. Okay. Expectation. Trusted official. You expected a soulmate that you could rely on and trust, and you got one. Karmic femme. Okay. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Somebody could be an officer, or they don't have to be an officer, okay? This is just somebody who has integrity. They are upright. You can trust them, okay? I feel like the two of you expect to you, they're the basics, right? To both of you, they're the basics, right? That you expect out of each other. And I feel like you are receiving that from each other. Actually, more than what's expected. Yeah. Okay. Got occupation. Abandonment. Oh. Rich guy. Jealousy and envy had to fall out, so I'm going to take it. Let's make it even. Abuse. Courthouse. Okay. So number 54 can be significant. 45, 22, 28, 82. All right. 78, 87, 13, 31, 34, 43, 82, 28. Courthouse. Faith. What I say? Faith. 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 Okay. Divine masculine. Okay, divine masculine can be having faith right now when it comes to some type of courthouse situation or some type of litigation or something like that. It could be a separation, all right, or this could have been in the past. Okay. So basically, some of you guys braced yourself for some type of abuse that I feel you're not experiencing, not from who you expected it from, okay? And I feel like this could have done with some type of past, developments that you went through, okay? For others of you, okay, there could be somebody who's abusing their authority, okay, or who was in the recent past. They had some type of expectation, an outcome that they wanted, okay? So they abused their authority in order to get this outcome. This is somebody who abused their authority to try to interfere with a soulmate connection. And they thought it was funny and hilarious. Yeah, and they were real smug about it. Okay, somebody could be a doctor or in the medical field. Okay, somebody's angry. Could be at this person in this occupation. Okay, this rich guy over here who's abandoning something. Okay, or someone. Somebody could be jealous and envious because somebody survived something and somebody still has their innocence attached. Yeah, somebody's mad because they cannot steal your innocence away from you. They cannot change how you show up in the world. They cannot change the way that you love and the way that you look at love, right? Now, granted, your outlook on love may have changed, right? But not in the way that they wanted it to change. It's changed in a positive way, right? Because you know what you don't want, what not to do, what not to accept. Okay. Where we going, Spirit? Let's take it easy on the hand here. Let's do the gold deck. That's pretty much easier for my hand here. Ace of Swords. So there's clarity, breakthrough. All right, some type of clarity, some type of breakthrough. Realizations. Wisdom. Something is very abundant, very insightful, informative. Okay, there could be a trusted official that's abusing their power because they have the authority to do so. They could also be bunched up with these other people that I was just talking about. 22nd Street can be significant, or 222nd Street, or a bullet, something. I'm seeing the sign. Oh, what did I see the other day? I can't remember it. I'm just getting like little bouts of it. Ah, man, it's trying to come in. Okay. Okay, we'll get it. All right, let's see what's up. For Pisces. Got the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Okay, somebody could be bringing something to a get together, a gathering. Okay, this could be bring your own bottle, or um, could be a hole in the wall, right? So down south or something like that. A hole in the wall, right? BYOB. Or it could be like a birthday party or something like that, right? Somebody bringing some type of present, showing up and dropping off the presents on the table. Okay, with all the other presents. We got Ten of Swords. Okay, so let's see. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Emperor. The Eight of Wands. Temperance, Moon, the Four of Swords. Give you 1 second. Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, so this is an Emperor here that is coming out of, or has recently come out of, some type of Five of Pentacles energy. Okay, somebody could feel like ostracized, or somebody could feel, even amongst people or a group of people or a crowd of people, somebody feels alone. Somebody could be an official, okay, an officer, a military. This person's either abusive or they've been abused. Feels like somebody who's had other people use their authority on them when they were younger, as a kid. And so, as an adult, they're doing the same thing. They're using their authority to harm other people that they deem weaker than them, or defenseless. You know what I'm saying? Right? Because somebody comes right out and says, "Oh, this person's doing this to me." What's the first thing that people think? This person's crazy. That's what society has groomed people, or has groomed people how to respond to things that they deem crazy. If it sounds crazy, oh, it must be. Why you think God gave us discernment? You know, which everybody does not have. Okay, nor utilize, nor search for. Like, what else? King of Cups, the Two of Wands. Okay, Three of Swords, Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands. So this King of Cups and this Emperor could be two different people. They could be one person. If it's two people, this Emperor could have solicited this King of Cups to take a certain direction. Okay, giving third party action. Six of Cups, Ten of Wands, something that now somebody's having nostalgia about, and they're burdened about it now. So whatever they did, okay, whatever decision that they made. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Knight of Wands. To be a player, maybe. The Devil. Mm-hmm. Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could have tried to mess up your money, your finances, okay? By the way, since we're on the subject, thank you, Spirit. Today is the 7-7 portal, okay? Today. All right, today's the 7-7 portal. That is a money portal. Okay, money portal, right? Make sure you are keeping your energy cleansed. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself spiritually, mind, body, spirit. Okay, make sure you're drinking enough water. All right, make sure you're getting enough rest. Okay, because this is a big one. This is a big one. This is Knight of Wands. There's too many spirits. Leo said Aries. Getting heavy. Aries. High Priestess. It's funny, I just saw that one. Somebody wants to mind fuck you. Knight of Wands, the High Priestess. King of Cups. King of Wands. Yeah, somebody literally wants to mind fuck you. Or Or they want to fuck you so good that they come out of the cold, or that you let them out of the cold. Be careful with water sign. I don't know. Or Aries. Somebody wants you to be like in a three-piece without you knowing about it. Or multiple. You know, some type of poly bullshit. King of Wands. Okay, Eight of Cups. Judgment, the Devil, the Seven of Cups. So there's a King of Wands that's surprised and obsessed because you walked away. You walked away, called judgment on them, okay, and they're being judged. And they're shocked. What's that 10 behind there? What the hell? Where is it at? Five of Wands, 10 of Swords. There it is. They're confused why. So it's giving me that they thought that they did something. Somebody just recently did something and they thought that they had success with it. Come to find out, it's a no. The backfire is the confusion and all this conflict, this fighting going on over here. Could even be some physical altercations happening. You know, blood shedding. Okay, people are celebrating somebody's wisdom, somebody's knowledge. It could be in the occult, Queen of Swords. Okay, and all the occult means is you know, what's hidden. Okay, it's a word. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you could be speaking to your finances right now. You know, decreeing things. All right, or you could know how somebody's coming towards you already. Queen of Swords, High Priestess. Yeah, your passions are turned elsewhere. With this King of Wands facing another direction, your passions are elsewhere. Okay. King of Swords, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups. It's giving me somebody wants to come back and choose you, re-choose you, or this is a totally another person, okay, that wants to choose you. But it seems to me that you are already, for some of you, you're already involved with someone. You're already talking to someone. You are already on that chariot. King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. The Hermit. The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. Somebody in somebody's family could be looking for somebody that's hiding from them. Somebody could be hiding from a family or hiding from an investigator that is looking into a family. Okay, a family is trying to hide evidence from an investigator that's looking into a family. Okay, or this family's trying to hide evidence or evade your intuition. This has to be a physical investigator. It could be a spiritual one as well. Could be both. Both. Ten of Pentacles could be concerning finances, generational wealth, stability. Yeah, something being given to someone. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Seven of Wands, the World. Yeah, you could have rejected somebody or something like that. Yeah, you could be aware that somebody sent somebody towards you. Could have paid somebody to come towards you. A Queen of Wands could have paid somebody to come towards you. Yeah, but you saw it. It has a certain stench on it. Your family does. So anybody intertwined with your family or your relatives, let me just say, you can see that aura on them. You can feel it. Would have been intermingling with, intertwined with. It's like they rub off on them, right? You know your family's essence. You know your family's energy, your relatives. Yeah. And you know when somebody's been around them, right? Because they rub off on the person. They don't even understand it. They don't even notice it, right? That takes a higher intelligence, okay, to get. To even recognize or be aware of. Judgment, the Eight of Cups. I just heard somebody taking their money and they going. Queen of Cups, the Tower, Strength, the Chariot, the Five of Swords, the Fool. So somebody made a decision in a recent past to come hot and heavy towards you, okay, and then leave just as quick. Okay, could have been for money, finances, okay, or the energy of money. You could have a King of Wands on your mind that you're thinking about a lot, okay, that you think about a lot, that you, there's some type of telepathic communication going on between the two of you. Yeah, you're celebrating with someone quietly. You're not out on the cold, neither are they. Okay? That's why it's important to keep your business, you know? You got things that you share up, up on stage, right? Up here. And then you have things that are your private life, right? Things that are nobody else's business, right? Unless you want to make it people's business. Okay? So be careful what you are announcing. Okay? Be careful, just be careful. Okay? Don't speak something else so somebody can have an opportunity to get ahead of it and try to block it for you. All right. Somebody could be trying to get away from a Queen of Cups energy. Ice Candy Scorpio. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody walked away from a collaboration with you. Somebody walked away from working with you, linking up with you. A King of Cups. Knight of Wands. Okay, a King of Cups or an Aries or just a fire sign period or a water sign period. Damn. Oh, whoa. Okay. Boy, I'm telling you, the governments are they are desperate. Okay, I don't care how they're trying to appear to the public. They're desperate and they're fearful. They're trying to like regain control, right? Push that fear back onto the masses. It's a battle, right? We battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, right? Okay? Extremely dark forces, okay, that you cannot see with the naked eye, okay, but you can damn sure feel their presence. You can feel that heaviness, right? The Knight of Pentacles. Look at you accepting somebody's pentacle, the Empress. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Match out here. Okay. Now, that doesn't have to be you guys regular, your sign or something, right? They could just, you can have those signs in your chart, Earth or whatever. Or you could just be in this energy. Look at you. Happy, glowing. Somebody makes you happy. Somebody makes you feel like a kid. Again. Okay? Or makes you feel more youthful, playful. I don't know, you guys could do things that to other people would be deemed insignificant, or it's just the simple things between the two of you, right? You guys have experienced the worst side of life. The worst side that life can give to you, you guys have experienced, right? So, not to say that you didn't have appreciation for the smaller things before, but you have a greater appreciation, right? For the small things, or what people deem as small, which are not. They're huge in the grand scheme of things, right? Especially when it comes to your internal, okay? And somebody else is knowing that. They understand that now, okay? It's like the further away you get, the more revelation comes in for this person. The Swords. Look, Ace of Cups. Whoever you with now, this is the type of person you can, y'all can just sit on the phone, right? You don't even have to have nothing to talk about. Y'all just enjoy sitting on the phone with each other. If you got the time to, y'all enjoy just sitting there. You say you'll still be doing what you're doing on your side, right? But y'all just enjoy being close to each other. right? Hear another person on the other line, like it's simple, right? Other people would get pissed off, annoyed. Well, how come you're not saying nothing? Well, you don't have nothing to say. Well, how come you? How can? Sometimes, okay, or a lot of the time, it's just enjoyable for two people who love each other just to be near each other. Doesn't have to be anything being said. Enjoying a person's presence, right? All right, what else? The world. Something has begun, and they're off. King of Swords. The Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands. Somebody's obsessed with your beauty. In the future, remember I said in the beginning when somebody was like this in the card, right? You know, looking at the future, right? And what the future will be. With this King of Swords and this Devil, with this Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, I feel like somebody with this the swords, right? I feel like somebody is constantly, right, thinking about it, like obsessing over it, or maybe not even that extreme. I mean, it is the Devil card. It could be obsessing, right? But it's not. Doesn't have any bad with it. It's not that type of, obsessing. Okay, there could be outside energies that are trying to project themselves right into you, the both of your energies. I feel like there's somebody on this person's side as well, from their past, that's trying to push something off on this person mentally. Okay, but I feel like this person's got to focus on you. I feel like you're keeping their focus. I feel like you're helping them stay focused. Whoever this is. Okay. Yeah, Two of Wands, Page of Wands, Three of Swords, Four of Cups. Who's that? Somebody here went the wrong direction. Okay, and now they feel some type of way. I just heard I'm not chosen. I just heard that. It's like somebody chose the wrong direction to go in. I don't know who this is. Could be a water sign, air sign, fire sign. Chose the wrong direction to go in, and they're stuck there now. I mean, they have to shit. You better make the best of it. You better make it the best out of it. Whoever you are. I mean, because don't look like you can go anywhere else. Not until that season that you were in is over. Yeah. 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 There's nothing you can do about it. Right? Just like our decisions. Everybody that makes decisions, okay? You make the decision, the decision's made. The energy's out there, right? There's nothing you can do to reverse it. Nothing you can do to pull it back, right? You've already done it. It's already out there, okay? And it will come back. It will come back. Why do you think God says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you? Because it's going to come back. Yeah, because it's going to come back. Nine of Swords, because it's going to come back. Somebody is officially realizing that something is closed out. Okay, you can have some information coming in. Oh, there's an energy returning. That's what's happening. Yeah, could be some bodies dropping. You see them arrows about to hit these people? You see them arrows, them swords sticking out of this person? So while these people are distracted fighting each other, they're about to get hit with something. Yeah, it's gonna be hot too. It's gonna be hot too. I don't know, bullets can be significant. Bullets are hot. Okay? They move fast, incredibly fast. King of Swords. Damn. Hopped right out in place. Five of Swords, Six of Cups. This is somebody who has in the past stolen opportunities for you, stolen your glory, stolen your shine, or tried to. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, try to confuse people about you, right? And you're just over here minding your business, doing what God told you to do. You know? Okay? You're not even paying attention to any of this. It's behind you. It's behind you. Dead and gone. Dead and gone. Justin Timberlake. Okay, T.I. All right, last few for this section. 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Looks like family wants to give over something and offer an apology. Okay, a family unit, or they could be trying to pick somebody to bring you something. The 8 of Wands, to communicate something to you, because you know they're cowards, pussies. You know, so they got to pick somebody to come and bring you this or bring you this information. Oh, this hot fire! Look, it's still in the same place. You could hear about multiple deaths. Okay, this could be why these people want to bring something and apologize. Looks like there's a decision that's already been made here in the recent past. Okay, so this could be on its way to you. Careful, there's a fish in that cup. The Chariot. Don't fall for no bullshit. All right, 2 of Swords. Be careful accepting gifts from these people. All right. Or if something is yours, right, you're going to receive it, pray over it. All right? Ain't nothing stopping your prayers. Your prayer is more powerful than anything these people could ever even try to imagine to think up. Okay. 2 of Swords, the Magician. Okay, Queen of Wands. Somebody's been trying to manipulate your beauty, your handsomeness. Disfigure you. Not dismember. I said it for a reason, shit. Disfigure you. Somebody wants to disfigure your beauty, your handsomeness. The Chariot. Somebody wants a piece of your success. That's why they want to apologize. Death. Scorpio. 7 of Wands. Yeah, but you ain't stupid. You're not dumb. You're not dumb. I'm getting with this 3 of Wands. You keep that same energy. Remember all that shit you was barking when you was way over here, when you thought something separated us, and you thought you never had to face me, so you got real bold, real arrogant over here, because you was way over here. Yeah, but now you are looking for some type of assistance, some type of help, some type of acknowledgement, a receiving of an apology. Fuck your apology. Yeah. On your behalf. Fuck your apology. Okay? The Hierophant. Somebody said they good. God got me. Yeah, I'm good. Always been good. And I'm going to continue to be good. Right? Regardless of what you or anybody else thinks about it. The proof is in the pudding. And there's 2 of you here that are expressing that. There's 2 of you here that are submitted to the Most High. There's 2 of you here who are obedient and who follow no other voice but God's voice. I like that. Tower. You are a tower. You are a walking, talking tower. You hear me? You bring it. You come and you assess the situation. You're you're the doctor that God sends in, to assess the situation, right? Before the final, you know what I'm saying? The final trumpet is blown, or the final direction is given. Son, daughter, go in there and see if you can find. Go in there and see, like Sodom and Gomorrah. Go in there and see if you can find, how many people you can find that are worth saving. Go in there and see how many people, right? Okay. And you might have came out with just one. Or one family, right? Lot, his family, you might have came out with only a few. Only a few were willing to hear you. The rest wanted to either sleep with you, right? Remember, the citizens wanted to sleep with the angels that came to save Lot and his family, right? Because they were so gorgeous. They tried it. All right, next section. Readings are longer this week. I feel like because there's more people in here, okay? Or there's more people being added. Alright, so if you don't like long messages, just fast forward it, okay? Matter of fact, we're going to combine this. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the current and future at the same time. Let's go all the way across instead of just going up and down. I got an idea. All right. I didn't know that. Animals find you amusing. Especially highly intellectual animals, okay? Moose, if you go hunting, or just, animals with great intelligence. They even look at you interestingly. That's crazy. I never heard that before. They can see you. They can see your essence, your spirit, okay? Right? On the outside, it's a moose, right? So to speak, and you're a human, right? But spiritually, you're spirits, the both of you. Just with an outer covering, an outer casing. Beneath that, you're a spirit. All right, let's go. Present and future. Six of Cups. Okay. Somebody's laughing. So you can look back on the past and laugh about it now. For some of you, okay, just about the injustices that were done to you. Yeah, you've healed, beloved. You've healed for a lot of you. Yeah, you don't feel rejected no more. 4 Cups to 8 of Wands. Somebody else does though. Somebody else does though. And they want you to know about it. They want you to know that they feel rejected. And I don't know why they think you care. I just don't know why they think that you will care. Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. This is this smug bitch right here. Okay, to be a kitchen witch, a prostitute, a smug prostitute, the Sun. Okay, this Queen of Wands reverse could have a son, have a small child. Temperance, then the Knight of Swords. There could be an angel that's taking over some type of official. Body hopping, basically. Yeah, we usually use those terms when we're talking about, the enemy, but that's what I'm getting for whoever this angelic being is. They are body hopping, okay, in your favor. The Emperor. Okay, this Emperor could be angry. 7 of Pentacles, okay, because they've been waiting on something. The Knight of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. Page of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. They've been studying you, waiting on something to occur. Some type of work. Somebody's been paying for a tax, or they're about to pay for some type of attack when it comes to something that you do for work that they're jealous and envious over. Okay, you can make a lot of money doing this, or you will eventually. Okay, so if you've started off on something and it's slow, right? It's picking up slow. Keep going. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about how fast it's moving or how slow it's moving. Just do what you are meant to do, and I promise you, it will unfold for you when it is time. The next thing you know, before you look up, it's gonna be moving. King of Pentacles. Okay. There's a rat out here who's the King of Pentacles, an earth sign. Okay. This could be. Oh, this is a mole. This is a mole in the police department or CIA or FBI. Okay, let's not act like we don't got more corrupt motherfuckers in these positions than we do upright, because we do. Okay, yeah. These alphabet groups are supposed to secure and protect and, observe, right? Be vigilant. And they operate against themselves, right? Against their countries, against the people they're supposed to protect. Okay? That shit is going to stop. Death. That shit is going to stop. Be an ending that this King of Pentacles is experiencing. King of Wands. Okay? It's going to be a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles that have some type of communication going back and forth together. Okay? These two are rats or moles. They work together. Okay? They share this jealousy and this envy of you. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. There could be twins out here that are significant. Identical twins. Brothers or sisters that are part of this group. Okay? The High Priestess. Yeah, you already know this. Let's go back this way. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay. Somebody's studying your something about your beauty, your handsomeness. Like somebody cannot. Boy, somebody's a fucking hater, boy. They studying your face, how many moles are on your face, your freckles. Like somebody's a weirdo. Somebody's a weirdo. They want to be you. They want to wear your skin. Okay. Like somebody can. Oh wow. Now this is stretching to Hollywood. It's giving Mrs. Doubtfire. Somebody is making a replica of you. Somebody could have made a replica of you, and I mean a skin suit, a face, to try to show up as you, to try to commit fraud as you. Somebody has gone to great lengths, okay? People have gone to great lengths to disguise who they truly are and to try to disguise who you truly are. King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. You get King of Cups waiting on an Emperor or waiting for a Knight of Wands. Is a King of Cups and an Emperor got some type of secret sexual relationship going on? Like one waits for the other, one craves the other. Somebody, whoever the bottom is. This King of Cups is the bottom. They're on the bottom. Okay. I don't know. They got a. It could be a sex demon. Whatever it is, they obsess over this person's genitalia. Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Somebody is a nympho. Okay. Be on that. Be on that. Okay. They get. Yeah, they get the Mario coins knocked out of their ass. Okay, with this Seven of Pentacles sitting here. Yeah, they get the Mario coins knocked out of them. Seven of Swords. Somebody could be stealing from somebody's child. Hierophant in the reverse. Somebody has no morals. They don't stand for anything. This King of Cups try to fuck their way to the top. Okay. It's gonna be two people as well. A King of Wands here. Entered something or joined something. This King of Pentacles and this King of Wands are about to experience some type of ending together soon, near future. Ace of Swords for some type of lies, and these are huge lies. These are not little white lies. The Moon, the Seven of Cups, these are horrible fucking things to say about a person that is not guilty of these things. Horrible. So much so that they don't even want to remember that they've done it while they're still doing it. The Moon in the reverse. They don't want to remember that they've done it. Four of Cups, the Tower. Yeah, you gonna remember. Oh, you gonna remember. You gonna remember. Five of Cups. Excuse me. Five of Pentacles. I said it for a reason. Somebody can be broke, sad, depressed, and destitute in current energy. These lies are weighing them down. Or this big lie could be about a whole industry. A whole industry's been lying, stealing. Okay? A sex cult, the lovers. Yeah. A whole industry that lies on divine beings to separate divine unions. To leave one or both divine counterparts left out in the cold. Basically, karmics coming in to separate divine counterparts and turn them into karmics. The Hierophant, upright, right underneath the Hierophant in the reverse. It's giving me false gods out here. This is an organization, an industry, a church, military, police, FBI, whatever it is, posing as an upright institution, organization, but they are not. They are not. What is happening in the heavenlies is mirroring back, or is about to mirror back to these people who like to act as though they're in the upright, who like to use God's name in vain, like they know him, but they do not. They do not, calling good evil and evil good. That's what that is. The Tower, the Four of Cups, heard infiltration. So somebody was smug and trying to take something from you, okay, or they've done something multiple times before, so they, think themselves to be confident, right? Or what they think is confidence. The Fool in reverse, it's just foolishness. It's just recklessness. It's not there's no confidence in it. Somebody fucked up the church's money. The Fool reverse, Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Eight of Pentacles sideways. Nine of Wands sideways. Somebody kept letting back somebody in, or somebody keeps letting somebody back in, or somebody's boundaries are weak to a reckless person, or when it comes to a reckless person, Page of Wands, the Lovers, or somebody trying to make somebody's boundaries weak by doing dangerous karmic acts. Dangerous. Okay? These people think they're playing in the spiritual. It will not affect them in the fit. You will die. Do you hear me? Okay? You think you can't be affected for what you do in the spiritual and the physical? Death will come. Okay? That's how much you can be affected. Whoever you are. You think you can't drop dead for doing what you're doing in the heavenlies? Trying to be sneaky? Like nobody sees you? Keep do it. Keep doing it. You'll find out. You'll find out. It will give. It will give. And when it gives, that'll be your last. That'll be your last. It ain't going back to the one. It's staying at zero. Could have happened to a few people already. Let's change the deck. Oh shit, I didn't see those. Six of Swords reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Somebody could be getting less hours at work, okay? Somebody could be being removed from a schedule. Yeah, something's kicking somebody's ass. Something's kicking somebody in the ass. Yeah. Okay, this person can end up homeless, okay, or sleeping around in order to be able to stay somewhere. Somebody could be acting like they're gay for pay, but really, I don't, boy, I get so sick of this shit. I thought people just don't be who the hell they are. Why the hell does who you lay down with matter, or why does that affect you? I mean, unless you're sleeping with any and everybody, why does that affect you? What other people say about who you sleep with, who you lay down with? Who you got a heart for? Why is that on the table for other people to comment or have an opinion about? That shit is crazy to me. Crazy. That's borderline, if I can say borderline, if not all the way incestuous. Especially if it's family. Well, if it's family, not especially. If it's family. Like somebody's mother, father, something has, I feel them. I don't even have to, they don't have to be on the table, I feel them. Somebody has a weird obsession, a weird emotional attachment, thought process for a child that they birthed. Somebody's attracted to their child, but they can't act on that, so they act in this way. They interfere in their child's relationships. They sleep with their child's partners, current or ex. Ugh. It's incestuous. Somebody's parents attracted to them. Yeah. Yeah, and they know it's fucked up. They know it's foul. And they can't, it just feels horrible even saying they can't have you. Oh my God. Feels weird coming off my tongue. Who is that? Come a chameleon. Is that Milli Vanilli? For those of y'all old enough, is that Milli Vanilli? I think so. Five of Pentacles. Boy George. Thank you. Boy George. Okay. Close. Kinda. Same community. Somebody's name could be George. I'm masculine. Okay. I don't know why. I heard that song. Now I'm hearing Freddie Mercury. So somebody's a part of the LGBTQ uh, community. Judgment. Four of Pentacles. So, oh, Five of Cups. So somebody's holding back or hiding the fact that they're dealing with some type of depression due to some bad report. Queen of Wands. Like somebody's like, oh damn, I can't be with them ever now, especially because they have something. Somebody has something now that they didn't before, or they're about to find out that they do. An Emperor, Knight of Wands, King of Cups. Mm-hmm. So they're already counted out of the race, right? But it's like this is like a cherry on the top. Okay, this is how they're thinking, right? The Five of Swords, the Hangman. Yeah, because they played themselves. Is what I'm getting. Somebody played themselves. They strung themselves up, just like that Hangman card. Strung themselves up and played themselves. King of Cups. Ace of Swords, the Sun. Somebody sees through something now. It's like the sun came out and cleared out the clouds. Somebody sees through something now, so they're taking action. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Sun, Chariot, the Seven of Swords. This could be behind the scenes, taking action to communicate with somebody behind the scenes. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands. So it could be some type of private or secret communication coming towards you. Okay, some type of profession of something, of some sort, about something or someone. Or some people. The Devil. I cannot make it up, baby. Justice. Somebody's aware of the Devil. Who the Devil is. The High Priestess, Nine of Wands. Somebody is aware. Eight of Cups. They're aware, so they're running. Not walking, they're running. Six of Cups, or excuse me, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody is running. Okay? Somebody could be seeking out the divine or looking for some type of guidance. Aquarius, Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, King of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. King of Cups tried to compete with your intuition, or they are going to try something like that. Could be with your occupation or something having to do with your occupation. Somebody could be 43 or 34, 31, 28. The Empress came out sideways underneath the Queen of Wands. King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Fool, the Queen of Swords. So somebody is single now, or they're becoming single in order to come and present themselves to you. A King of Swords. Okay. Some of you you're single. For others of you, you're with somebody. You're already in a connection with somebody. So this King of Swords could be too late. This could be somebody who was, I don't know, waiting for the perfect opportunity or handling something. I don't know what they were doing. Don't care either. The Fool. This King of Pentacles or King of Cups. It's like there's an Empress. Reverse. She's sideways up here, but or he. This person has some type of spiritual hold on this King of Cups to where it's like they're puppeting this person, and I feel like this person don't know or they can't do nothing about it. They're underneath the thumb of a Empress in the reverse or sideways. Somebody could be heavy set. I ain't saying that. Form it another way, I'll say it. I ain't saying it that way. That ain't better. I just Princess of Cups. This feminine energy could be trying to get this person to come apologize to you, fake apologize. Look at that, Seven Swords. She'll try to come in. Look, trying to mix up things, trying to confuse things, just like they just did this damn cards in my hand. Yeah, somebody wants to come and offer you something to try to confuse you about them. They want to show up in a way that you have not seen them before in order to confuse you about them. Like somebody could really be putting on an act here or a show, so much so that they ask, shit, could have took some acting classes or something. I don't know. Three of Swords, the Tower. Yeah, they want to offer you an apology just to cause you some type of tower, to break your heart, to lure you away from where your attention is already. Okay, somebody just wants to be an interruption. They're spying on your life so that they know the right time to come in to mess with something. The Three of Pentacles reversed, to try to end a contract. What a fucking cockroach. The Seven of Swords. And you don't want this loser. King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's leaving a group and taking their money elsewhere. Somebody could have just woken up to something that has been going on in their face. Okay, something that they refused to listen to. Something that they were stubborn about. Okay, something you could have told them. Or a voice could have told them. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles. This person wants to communicate to you that they were wrong. Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles. They were wrong. Somebody's leaving some type of work behind. Four of Swords. Yeah, they're giving something a rest. The Five of Cups. Because it's not benefiting them. It is not producing anything of substance for them. It's just not. And it's not going to. Okay? Until somebody pays something back or gives something back, nobody's going anywhere. Except for the hell up out of here, if need be. Nobody's moving anywhere. I promise. I promise. I promise. It ain't me promising, it's the Most High. I promise. Nobody's moving. Nobody's going anywhere. The Moon. Seven of Wands. I don't care where you think you are or where you think you're going. You're not going anywhere. And you're not where you think you are. Whoever I'm talking to. That's why you feel like you feel on the inside. It's something telling you that something is contrary to the way that your environment is giving off. Something's contrary. It ain't adding up. Five of Cups. Yeah, be careful. Temperance reverse. Somebody knows that you know that they're hiding behind a fake profile, right? Be careful of these profiles of certain people, right? Either they'll have like, I've noticed a lot of them have like pictures of people on there, right? See, if I didn't know any better, I would think that it was them, you know, right? In the past. If I didn't know any better, I would think it was the person that picture is on the profile, right? But there's been some things I've learned over the years, you know? Confirmation, right? How people scam, how people catfish, you know? There's telltale clues. Telltale clues, and they're pretty damn subtle, right? You just have to be paying attention. Don't be in all... See, their goal is to get you all googly-eyed. If they can get you googly-eyed and say some sweet words to you, right? And you thinking that's them in the picture, they got you. They got you. Talk nice, talk sweet to you, right? Because all really anybody wants is to be heard. Am I lying? All anybody wants is to be heard, right? So if you give off the impression of hearing someone that needs to be heard, you get it? It's manipulation, okay? All right? Just like the generations change, so does the manipulation. Okay? Just because slavery went from people being in chains to being an artist in the industry. It just changed faces. It just changed environments. Okay? There's nothing new under the sun, right? Okay? All they do is put the veil over things. They don't end them. They don't, do none of that. They put a veil over it. And make it look different. Make it sound different. Give it a new look, a new wave. Like people ain't never seen it before. Slavery. So again, with this virtual reality, be careful. Strength. See, it's to make weak and subdue. Make them weak, then you can subdue them. That's their motto. Make them weak, and they will be submissive. Make them weak and in need and in fear. Perfect recipe for chaos, or to bring order out of it. You get it? You got to think better or more. You know what I'm saying? You just pay attention and think. Just think. You're smarter. Okay? You're stronger. You're faster. You're more experienced at what you need to be experienced at. Not more experienced at things that do not serve you. You're experienced at things that you need to be experienced in. That's why God being in the driver's seat is so important. Because if he's not, you will attribute a whole bunch of things that useless to you, to where you're going, right? Or trying to go. But if you are allowing God to lead, then that's exactly what you're doing. You're allowing the Most High to lead. Something bigger than you, right? That knows what you do not. And you trusting in that, right? The Ten of Wands, because you're not the creator, right? You are a creator, but you're not the creator, right? Okay? So if you are not the creator, then you know that this is of a higher intelligence, one that you cannot understand on your own, right? One that this intelligence has to give you the understanding for, right? Okay? You understand that. The Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's waiting for your house to fall. Six of Cups sideways. It's because somebody feels slighted from the past. Three of Cups, an old friend, an ex-friend feels slighted by you because they did something to you, so they feel slighted. Bitch, if you don't get your goofy, hating, bobblehead ass up out of here, you homie hopper. Ace of Wands, you homie hopper. You'll hop on any dick that's available at the time. Anyone. Especially if they say they are friends to so-and-so, or they know so-and-so, or they think so-and-so's cute. Oh, this bitch is coming like a rat coming for peanut butter. Yeah, rats like, they're mice or rats, whatever. They like peanut butter over cheese. I'm just a tidbit. Okay, they like peanut butter. Ten of Swords. I'm telling you, somebody be sick too. They sick for their hoish ways. And want to blame you because they sick. You see the shit I'm talking about? Ten of Pentacles reverse. When will you understand that your finances are connected to your health? Huh? When you gonna understand that? Whoever I'm talking to. Your finances are connected to your health. Why you think they're trying to make you sick? Why you think they're trying to make you, you know what I'm saying? Because it's connected to your finances. It's connected to... That's why one thing can be going wrong in one area, right? And it will show up. It will show up in every other area. Okay? Especially to let you know that something's wrong. Right? Let's say you don't notice it. Let's say somebody's infiltrated you and you don't notice, right? You will notice, because either your money will start dropping, slowing down, right? Things will start, you know what I'm saying? Things will start acting unusual, okay? That's how you know something ain't right. All right, Ten of Swords. All right, last few. Super Smash Brothers can be significant. Love that game. Kirby, the name Kirby. Four of Cups. Yeah, so in the past somebody was left out of something. Okay. Somebody could have used sex magic in order to obtain something or try to take something from somebody. The Hierophant. Somebody could have been sleeping with a judge, bribing officers, people of the officers of the court. Yeah, somebody was throwing that hot dog water all over the place. The Wheel of Fortune. Taurus. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, somebody was fucking officials. They were sleeping with officials, with judges, partying with them, doing lines of coke with them, Smoking a bubble with somebody here. Okay, hey, somebody's a bubble. Methamphetamine. Okay, a lot of investments, a lot of backdoor deals going on. Paying for people to walk away from things that they should be locked up for. Yeah, keeping it a level balance of abusers and oh my God. So these people, right, in these government positions, this is the last thing we'll say. These people in these government positions, right, these judges, these police officers, these detectives, whatever they are, okay? You ever wonder why some people will go to trial for, let's say, murder or, right, something very serious, okay? And they end up getting a slap on the wrist or probation, you know what I'm saying, on a serious offense, something that is just should be mandatory time, mandatory disciplinary action. Get a slap on the wrist. They get a chance and opportunity to go out there and do it again and again and again. You know why? Because it's a business. They treat the earth like a business. Yeah. If we take all the criminals off the street, that's going to throw a wrench in our program. If we act like we care too much and we investigate things properly, then it's going to get in the way of what we're really trying to do here, or really trying to continue here. If we act like we care about black and brown bodies as much as we do about white bodies, let's say, right? And this ain't I'm saying it because it's relevant. Something that happens every day in this world. Okay? It's not to call no single individual person out, no. Okay, I'm calling the people out who belong to these groups. Okay? Who should not be in operation the way that they are or have been. But that's what this is. You have to look at the world as it is. Okay? And how people of the world treat the world and the people in it like it's a business. Well, with all of the wiring and everything that's hidden in the walls that you can't see, right? You know, the wires and all of this and that, right? The wires for them is the dark and dirty and nasty, filthy things they do behind the scenes that's behind the wall, hidden, so people cannot see. Shit's coming down, man. Shit's coming down. I'm seeing like a wall being busted. Like, I'm seeing like a hole being busted in the wall, and there's a whole bunch of like critters and cockroaches and all types of shit crawl out of that wall. All types of shit. Black mold and asbestos, and it's deadly. It's deadly. And it's being revealed. It's being revealed and it's being gutted out like a fish. Okay? But don't leave it there, Pisces. That's your reading. Okay? Hope you got some info out of there that you needed. You want to donate to the channel or book a personal, the info's below in the description section. Click more, and it'll unfold for you. All right. Stay up on your spiritual hygiene, please, y'all. Okay, y'all been doing a lot better though. You have. I've been feeling you in the energy and the way I've been having to deliver these messages lately. I can tell that you guys are. It's becoming like second nature, right? Okay, maybe you had to remind yourself before. Now you don't. You just do it anyway, right? Always do it anyway. Please. Okay? Rather be safe than sorry. Always do it anyway. Especially when you don't feel like it, that's when you really need to do it anyway. Whatever it is. Alright? Alright. I love y'all, beloved. I will see y'all in a minute. I'll be back. I'm coming back up here. I ain't doing shit today. I ain't doing shit today. No. Yeah, little break day. I could do what I want whenever I want, but I'm just saying, Definitely luxury. But I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, Pisces. Alright? Proud of y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Do not allow yourself to be distracted. Do not allow yourself to be fooled. Okay? With these people who call evil good and good evil. Okay? Don't forget who you are ever. Not even for a second. Don't you ever forget who you are ever again. Alright? Alright. I love you. Holla. Later. Peace.